Asuka, the energetic and strong mother. Yamato, the younger brother who's always in his own little world. Follow us as we karate kick all your daily frustrations away. Asuka's Revenge.
I'm Aska. This is Ryota, my husband. We didn't have kids yet. I worked at a hair salon. So, what did you have in mind? This is Kotomi, Ryota's sister. She got a divorce about a year ago. She was a single mother raising 2 children. She lived nearby, so she came over to our house every now and then. But her ex-husband, he was such a jerk. He hasn't paid you a single dime, right?
Yeah, he promised me he'd pay me $500 a month for child support, but...
The judge ruled in Kotomi's favor. It was a done deal, but...
I don't have the money.
His name was Takashi. He refused to pay her. He was the one that cheated on Kotomi in the first place, but...
I'm a freelancer. I'm poor. I can't pay for damages.
And his parents were poor too. So Kotomi didn't sue him for damages. It was just too much work. You should have sued him for damages. He's screwing you.
Yeah.
What's done is done, but I wish there was something I could do to help. Her parents were really upset about this too. Anyways, I was a pretty famous hairstylist. This one time, I came in first place in a competition. A few months ago, I got this offer from this magazine. But then, at one of their meetings, I ran into Takashi, Kotomi's ex-husband. Is that him? What is he wearing? That looks really expensive. But I thought he didn't have any money to pay for child support. He was a designer or something. What are the odds, huh? This is bad. Then, it was time to introduce ourselves. Takashi noticed me. He started glaring at me. What's he looking at me for?
Keep your mouth shut.
He was like this throughout the entire meeting. He was such a jerk. What's his problem? But then, after the meeting...
Hey, keep your mouth shut about the divorce, okay? Try anteing and I'll sue you for defamation.
What? You got something to hide?
Just shut up. If you mess with me, you're gonna regret it.
Then he left before I could say anything. Luckily, it was a big project and I didn't have to see him that often. So that was a relief. But then, just as the project was coming to an end, there was this middle-aged lady on the team. She heard about me and Takashi from someone. Then...
Hey, Asuka. You know Takashi, right? What's he like, huh? Tell me.
Huh?
He's been hitting on the girls here non-stop. I'm just a bit worried about him, that's all.
Takashi wasn't there. But there were others there, listening to our conversation. And one of the guys there was Takashi's mentor. They were all waiting for my response. He's my husband's sister's ex-husband. This was work, and I didn't want any trouble with him. So I kept my response to a bare minimum. But then, one of them asked me...
He's always wearing designer clothes and stuff. Is he rich? Is he paying child support? He had 2 kids, right?
I wanted to tell them everything, but I didn't want any trouble. But he wasn't paying child support, so... I just let out a big sigh. I didn't say anything, but I think they got the message. Then the meeting was over. The project was over. Then, about a month later...
Asuka, listen.
One Friday evening, my sister-in-law came over to my house with her kids. What's the matter?
The child support money? He paid me all of it. He even gave me an extra 20 grand.
What? Then her phone rang. It was from Takashi's mother. Takashi's parents weren't very wealthy, but they were decent people. They felt really bad about the divorce.
Hey,
Hello. I just heard from his friends. This whole time, Takashi wasn't paying for child support. I had no idea. I'm so sorry, dear.
oh, so that's why.
I'm so sorry, dear.
Takashi took out a loan and paid her in full. I wasn't expecting that. Turns out his colleagues and friends found out about what he did. Then,
You should be ashamed of yourself. You're the one that cheated on her, right? What's wrong with you? If you got money to buy designer clothes, pay them. You're a horrible person. Shame on you. You better make this right. Otherwise, I'm done doing business with you.
they tore him apart. He had no choice but to pay up.
I'll pay her! I'll pay her right now!
So, he headed to an ATM and paid her in full.
Damn it!
You met him at work, right? Did you say something to him?
Kind of. Well, not really. I wanted to, but... A few weeks later, I ran into one of his friends through work. He told me that he cut all ties with him anyways.
I heard he paid up, but doesn't matter. After what he did, I don't want to do business with him. I don't trust him anymore.
Good call.
He had to get a second job to pay for his debt now.
And even though he was always wearing designer clothes and stuff, he wasn't rich at all. He was just a show-off. He was just leeching off his girlfriend. But when she found out about what he did, she left him. He lost all his friends. Everyone started avoiding him. He was screwed. He lost everything he had. And all his business partners left him as well. He was barely making ends meet now. Sucks for him, but oh well. Well, glad everything worked out.
Yeah, thanks, Asuka.
Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. See you next time.